epidemic in Massachusetts continues to grow. Currently, we have an overdose death rate twice the national average, and the primary method of using heroin is intravenously, and therefore users are at higher risk of obtaining bloodborne illnesses such as HIV and Hep C, as well as contracting serious infections. In 2005, approximately 15% of the new cases of HIV in Massachusetts were associated with IV drug use, and 22% of the new cases of Hep C were also associated with it. There are obviously significant costs incurred by the state to treat on a long-term basis the people who've obtained these diseases. Therefore, I'm proposing a clean needle distribution policy, as well as areas in which users can properly dispose of needles that they have used. I would propose that the state not put a limit on the number of needles a user can take in hopes that they'll give them to other people who are also using. Also, at the needle exchange sites, they can set up a place for users to obtain resources like access to drug detox centers, housing, and basic health needs if they do, say, have an abscess and an infection. Research has shown that similar initiatives have worked well in both New York and California, and the World Health Organization supports similar projects. Some argue that the needle exchange programs will enable users, but the World Health Organization has found that there's no increase in the number of people who are using or the number of times they are using per day, and they have also found that it doesn't create new users. Some argue that the state shouldn't be funding a program like this, but either way, the state is going to incur costs due to the cost of treating people with these illnesses. So overall, the research supports something like this. And I just think we know that people in Massachusetts are using. We might as well make it safer for them to do so. And also at the same time, try to prevent people from using and give them resources to stop using.